Have you ever found yourself in a bad or negative state and you didn't know what to do? You were just thinking that you'll give up this business, you'll let this opportunity to go because you didn't know how to deal with yourself. Don't worry, you are not alone. I've been in the same shoes, and in today's video, I'll share with you 3 important things how you can deal with that. Before we will start, let me share a quick story. It was 2019, it was September, and I just bought a cafe, and I have invested into the cafe a lot of money, which I didn't have. I had to take a loan, and I knew winter is coming, and winter can be, you know how it is for the cafes, not great. But when the season will hit from March till end of the October, I'll make my business work. I was working on my menu, I was working on my promotions, but after I discovered something strange. Some people were starting to speak about COVID, what is happening, and I didn't know it can affect me that much. So in January, I have been forced to close my cafe because I couldn't trade anymore because of the COVID. And all this money which I had invested, it was in this business, but I couldn't do anything. So the question is, what do you think? How did I feel? Not great. I didn't feel great at all. And there are 3 things what you need to know if you want to get out of the bad state. And I'll share those 3 things with you right now. We live in 3 states: mental, emotional, and physical. And the thing is, if you change one of those states, you change all of them. If you are mentally down, emotionally down, I'll give you 3 tools how you can boost any of those things. Let's start with the first one, physical. Physical is the easiest one to change because you can just stand up, you can just do 10 push-ups, you can go for a run, you can go for a walk, you can do exercise. And when you are doing exercises and when you are changing your physical state, your mental and emotional state will change as well. So it's the quickest one to change. If you are feeling down, if you are in this negative state, just change physical state, because this is what you can do anytime, anywhere, in a matter of seconds. You don't need anybody for that. And if this doesn't help you and you still feel down, you need to find yourself a support group of people who will be there for you, and they'll be your emotional support. So let's say anything is happening in your business and it's not going where you want it to be. Maybe you have invested more money than you had and now you are not seeing the results. Maybe you are not making those sales. Maybe it's not going anywhere where you would want to. But if you'll be just by yourself and you don't gonna share that with anybody, and let's say you don't have a coach, you don't have a mentor, you don't have anybody like that, you need to find yourself support group of people who'll be there to support you. But don't take me wrong. Sometimes the people who you think will support you, they won't. And very often they are our close people, our family and friends, because we are trying to achieve something which we never achieved before. And sometimes they don't like it. And if they don't like it, they're not gonna support us. So I'm not saying the support group needs to be around your friends and family. Maybe it'll be totally new people. So where to find those people? I would definitely encourage you to go to networking events and like-minded events. I'm going to events soon in January and in February, and every single month pretty much I'm somewhere on a networking event where are like-minded people, and if I'll be struggling with something, I can go to them and I can speak to them about it, and they can help me, they can support me, they can say like, yes, Vincent, that's all right. I've been there. I know you want to be a speaker, and I know they didn't give you this speaking gig, for example, and I've been there. Don't worry, another opportunities will come your way, and they'll support you. They'll be your emotional support. So you have 2 things now. Number 1, change your physical state, which you can do in a matter of seconds. It can be anything, like Tony Robbins like to do. Make a move, make a power move, yes, say yes. You can go for a walk or a run, you can do anything. Change your emotional state. The best is to do with someone, have the support group of people. And the third one, sometimes it could be the hardest one, the mental. How you will change the mental state? That's a good question. Very often, when we feel down and when we feel like something is happening, we are focusing on ourselves. Let's say business is not working as I want it. I'm thinking about me because I was thinking that's gonna be working somehow, and I'm thinking about me. Me. This is self-centered. You don't want that. If you are building a business, it shouldn't be about you. Any business what you are building, it should be about other people. How you can help them, what you can bring them, what values. Do you have a products which can massively help them? Do you have a services which you can offer, which they need and you know it's gonna help them? So you need to have a bigger vision and not to be thinking about yourself. And when you have this bigger vision, who you are helping and for who you are doing it, you'll never need to feel that way. Because for me, I'm building a business to help people because I see people are struggling. People are struggling in their daily life. They are missing out because they don't have the money, so they need to work much harder than they should. And after they are missing out the time with their family. And the family is number one value for me. So when I started my businesses, my why, the biggest why, it was always my kids and my family. So I'm doing it for them. So we can spend more time together and we can travel, we can do stuff. So we enjoy the life. But now the vision even grew because I want the same for more people. So when you are thinking like that, and it's not gonna be about you, about me, about you, you're not gonna feel that way. So if you ever find yourself thinking like, I'll give up, it's not worth it. Remember, change your physical state, do exercises, change your emotional state. Find yourself a peer group of people who will support you, your support group, your emotional support. And if you are mentally down, it's never about you, it's about others. Thank you very much for listening. If you like the video and you feel like more people would benefit from that, click the like button because that will help the algorithm to go viral, and we want to see that as many people as possible. Have an amazing day and stay tuned.